I grew up playing soccer on the streets with my friends. Hey, pasa la pelota, pues. We knew the barrio was being taken over by the paramilitary death squads. Esto sí es poder, this is real power, man. Ay, mira esa garulla, hijo de puta. Está pagando, agarra al manurio. Take it out, man. He killed it. Well, Night Wind is a short play based on my own personal experience with torture in Colombia by the Colombian government, the army. And then I tell the story of my brother, Juan Fernando, who was also kidnapped, tortured, and killed by the paramilitary death squads.
So, I ask each one of you, look at your neighbors, and if you see any suspicious activity, call the police, inform the army.
The priest overheard them talking politics and called the police. The police informed the army. 4 a.m. The entire neighborhood shook as military trucks came looking for the houses of the alleged subversives. A platoon of 10 soldiers and a sergeant came into my house. What do I do? Where do I go? Why did they shoot me? Do I try to escape? What about my family? What about my brother?
My torture happened in 1982 when I was 22 years old. I was a student of psychology at the University of Antioquia. Fortunately, I both have my own psychoanalysis, my own going to therapy, my own seeking healing through ritual and many other practices, and my art form, which is theater. So theater became like an antidote and the way to exercise some of the nightmares that happen when you carry a wound like this. So theater allowed me to symbolize it and now transform it into a play, share it with other people. Every time people see the play, they help me carry the story, my story, and they help me remember my brother and many other people, unfortunately, who have been killed. (1999). 10 years after I arrived to the United States, my brother Juan Fernando Aristizábal has been kidnapped by the paramilitary death squads in Colombia. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? We decided to go back to Colombia. My mother was visiting us on vacation. I told her nothing. As we crossed the ocean, his captors killed my brother. I returned to the United States of America. I committed massacres in my dreams. I fantasized killing people as I was driving in the freeways. Where does a terrorist come from?
If there's this big political constellation, how do you relate to this with your artwork? if you're raising awareness, do you invite people to take the bigger picture and stand out?
At this point in my life, I use the techniques to discover with people what can we do around very simple situations from their personal lives. And the effort is to create modern rituals, is ways of coming together, and I see the need for that everywhere. I learned this working in prisons, I learned this working with gang members. All gangs, especially in Los Angeles, have rites of passage, attempted rites of passage. The problem is that a cult is a cult into death. It's not a cult into life. So we need to offer things that are equally strong, like a drive-by shooting, which is go and shoot someone for the gang, or get raped, or be jumped in, be beaten. So what else can we offer these young people that allows them to feel that they belong to something, that
they are
part
initiated into a society.
that they are initiated into, and it's not only into a society, it's also into who they are.
Okay.
But what happens in initiation is that someone sees who you are, and that is what keeps you alive. Someone says what is behind the attire, the gestures, the makeup of the young girl who wants to be seen. We all want to be seen, and if we're not seen, we don't survive. So I'm very interested in people who are interested to come in these techniques, to come with me when I am for a month in a place and see not only the work in a training workshop, but also the work with the community, a specific community. And that generates is a ripple effect, and I'm seeing more and more of that, and more interested in those self-sustainable experiences, and how to multiply the work. Fortunately, there are more and more people in the world interested in using these techniques, and that's hopeful.
So that's a beautiful note to